Welcome back to the video. My name is Alfie Streamer, and today we're going to be continuing Doki-doki Literature Club. Surprisingly enough, usually whenever I go to upload a video, I don't usually have motivation to do it. I don't really want to do it, so I don't do it. But today I was literally shoving everything aside, and I'm doing this because I love it. The volume. A little high though. So. A lot of you might be asking, why are you wearing headphones if we can hear the computer? And the answer to that is, I don't have one. I mean, the headphones aren't even connected to my computer. They're connected to my tablet. My tablet. And you can hear the volume because the screen recorder that I have doesn't have audio. So if you guys want audio, I gotta provide audio with my tablet. So that's what we're doing here, but I have to make it so you can hear me and I can hear this and we can all hear each other. Alright. When we left off last time, we were writing a poem, I think? Yeah. You can use skip button to fast forward through text you've already read, okay. So I think we're supposed to like select words. Wraith. Oh, we're supposed to, are them jumping means that a word they like? That a word they like? Bunny. Headphone. Sadness. Why does she have sadness? Whirlwind, incongruent, peaceful, secretive. Oh, lucky, because that's what I want. Oh. Well, we're going on hard now, aren't we? You're gonna shove suicide in my face. Is it gonna have some sort of thing? Is something gonna... Who has the word? That's not nice. Oh. I feel bad for clicking that word. Horror. Anxiety. Give. Massacre. Disaster. I'm not being very good. Fluffy. Boop. Oh, I should pick dream. That's what I am. Ocean. Back again with the freaking lead. Hi again, derp. Glad to see you didn't run away on us again. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri! I think so far Yuri's like my favorite character, but like the friend that suggested I play this said that I honestly should not trust Yuri. But I relate to her, she seems incredibly shy and that's me. I forgot to read that, I'm sorry. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yuri, you use too big words. It's 9 in the morning. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Derp always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps do busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, being my maid and my servant. He has no rights. Not dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I'm gonna set my house on fire too, girl. That's so... You two are very good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jerv can become good friends too. What's embarrassing about that? Sayori. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Wait, sorry, Sayori. Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. I'm growing a massive calf, and I don't think I can do this for much longer. Hang on a second. Okay. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What is it though? I want to know what you made. What you're giving me, Yuri. What do I do? Her eyes disappeared. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. You know, I think I'm kind of glad that they don't give me the decision on what to say, because I think I might just not know what to do. Okay. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a boy. I'm a boy in this game. Yay! I mean, I would be kind of confused. They don't give you like what gender do you want to be, but I mean, honestly, I think they picked boy so they could fill the classroom with girls and have it be an actual thing. Like, oh, you brought a boy. It's a boy coming into a girl-filled classroom. I think that's kind of interesting. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I mean, like she said, it wasn't anything like extravagant. But I mean, yeah, I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. She picked out a book that I thought I might. Oh, that's sweet. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. Gosh darn it! This entire video is just me rubbing my eye if this isn't stop. This is How is this girl accidentally being cute? I know, right? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically 9 in the morning, guys. I can't read. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Same. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Okay. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. So you can have a better conversation with me about the book. It's fine. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in a high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. So like me. That's kind of it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Derp? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Look. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe, then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be in the naive one for letting their one-side morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things get... Gosh darn it, why can't I read? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, how hard was that to read, Kylie? Come on. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. You know, with me staring at you. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from mine instead. So sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I probably am a little late saying this, seeing as though this is like part 2, but I should probably warn you guys, this is a very slow-paced game that involves a lot of reading. So if you don't like that kind of game, why are you still here? Alright. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, this is a nice shot. She's so pretty! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracts me. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh, she's looking at me. Huh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own ventilation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh my gosh, I can't read. I should not be doing this at 9 in the morning. Although now it's 10 o'clock, exactly. But I should not be doing this in the morning when I can't read. I should be doing this like right before I go to bed. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. That's not very flattering to tell a girl, because most girls are very self-conscious about how many times they second guess. So it's not really nice to say that. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. That's not very nice to tell a lady. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of resistant of some of your mannerisms. Stop using big words. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Derp, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Yes, you did. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Every girl is, except for those who aren't. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Frickin' Monica, you startled the Yuri, you piece of crap, you frickin' frickwad. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, goody! Mine sucks. It's just a big paragraph of random words I thought made sense. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Frickin' Yuri! You frick-doodle. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. You know. That's good reasoning. Oh. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Monica and Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem with first? Sayori. Sayori! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Yuri first. Sayori. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Derp. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems and am I the kind of guy that would be wearing food? Gosh darn it! Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Impressed me! Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that I'm really just I should stop doing this in the morning. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Derp. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all, and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my own way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I actually have to read it. Oh no. What happens if they're writing cursive and I can't read cursive? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? And look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Good job! Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wake up? Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? What the hell is happening upstairs? I think this game's cursed. Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I don't think I could ever see Sayuri grumpy. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? What do you mean exceptional? Mine horrible. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Alright, seems plausible. He's going to hate me. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary imagery and gosh darn it, you're going to be the death of me. Metaphors indicates I cannot be thrown English words at my face at 10 in the morning. It's still early. Metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Poetry? Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first poem, really. Huh? Is that a motorcycle? Alright. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I knew that. I just meant, Yuri trails up, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for newer writers. And having been through all that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both styles and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Don't be incursive, Yuri, I swear to gosh. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Here we go. Ghost Under the Light. I cannot read this. Is there like... Oh gosh. Ghost Under the Light. I have no idea what that is. Of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the rest of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I hope I read that correctly. I'm sorry I said terrible handwriting. No, your handwriting is not terrible. I just can't read it because it's cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, I'm sorry, but you decided to write in cursive, and I can't read cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is quite pretty, despite it being cursive. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Yuri, I'm not going to be picking you for a second anymore if you keep writing in cursive. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dirt. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolistically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Derp. Me too. Oh, finally. That one took like 10 minutes, dude. I don't really know Natsuki all that much. Might as well get to know her. She's cute. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh my gosh, it's not in cursive. Oh my gosh, I am relieved. Eagles can fly. Monkey. What's with the music? Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Ooh. Beautiful. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hi, dear. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Derp. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I mean, definitely not you, sure, but like, hey, But is that the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past here? Yeah, that's true. And Monica went home. Great job, Derp. I was going oh in my head the whole time. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using symbols and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Is that why she likes sadness? Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the whatever that word is. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her at her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Why does each conversation take 45 minutes? So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Hand me the poem! Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could to Venny. See the direction the spackles protrude. Spackles? Is that spackles? I don't think that's spackles. Oh, hey, Dwight. Speckles protrude. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, all in the gosh darn it, freaking fly. An angry boyfriend, motorcycle frick off. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. I can't read that. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. This one's longer. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay then. So what do you think? It's very free-formed, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What does inspiration behind this one? What's the inspiration? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. It's kind of, yeah, freaking go. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just end up with a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows fury and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. this language? Huh? Did you say something? Well, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy? Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it, and Dirk did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. No. And Dirk liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Did I? Probably did. That's, oh, the freaking music's gone. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Okay. Huh? That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jeb appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Derp started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Derp! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Derp. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complexion, feelings, and meaning to most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Derp? Well... Hey, Tiger. How did I get dragged into the situation in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So Yuri, help me! I did not click on Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words out of my mouth. So I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Derp. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Unless, of course, your conflict is freaking in the middle of classroom and you're making everyone uncomfortable, then I think you should probably stop. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being, she would never. It's your maturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes you. Nobody likes... Stop it! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. Big and beautiful. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression in her face, staring at nothing. Get out of my face, you dumb lie. So this is why Sayuri is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I could even bring myself to interject. I couldn't even bring myself. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Derp, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh, it's already been an hour? I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Hi, Tiger. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Derp, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Larry beams at me. It truly has been... Stop moving, my gosh. It truly has been a while... It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Derp, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught up... Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri in the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. And with that, I think that we're going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this very long video. And this is literally the longest video on my channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you very soon. Hopefully the next video isn't like an hour long. I hope you're having a fantabulous day, and I will see you in another video. Goodbye!
Watching me, people watching me.